Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Relationship Communications Weekly Live. I'm Lisa Toffel, your host, and today we're going to be talking about an accountability plan, which can be very beneficial for you and your business. We will jump into that in a few minutes. Communications is a tactical and practical show that we do every week at the same time, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. So I hope you'll put this on your calendar and plan to join us every Friday morning. We talk about a specific topic that could be beneficial and help you within your professional business, okay? We are sponsored by Tiger Eye Solution. And at Tiger Eye Solution, we help work with speakers and coaches and professionals to help them grow their business and reach their goals. We can help them with all the back end of their business that they may not enjoy doing or have time to do, to let them be the CEO that they are for their business and do what they love to do. We do this virtually and in our online communities. So as you're coming in, if you're joining me live, please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. I would love to hear that. If you're watching this later, please do use #replay. And if you are actually watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that we do go live. And also, if you're not a part of our Relationship Communications Facebook group, please, you are invited to go over there and join us. It's a free community to be a part of. Just go over to Facebook, type Relationship Communications in the search bar, and it should bring you to our community, and it has a banner at the top with my picture on it. So before we dive into our topic today, I am going to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about myself. This was me actually 5 years ago. As a preschool teacher. I was a preschool teacher for over 25 years prior to starting my business, Tiger Eye Solution. And don't get me wrong, I loved being in the classroom with the children. I learned probably just as much from them as they learned from me. And another important piece as I was working with those children in the classroom is I had to build relationships with them, learn their best way of learning. You know, some children learn by reading and, comprehension is a way to learn. And then, of course, visual learning also. So I had to build that relationship and determine which way they learn best. So I had to build a relationship with them. And, of course, the communication factor between the teachers and the parents as well, to keep those parents up to date on how well their child was moving forward in the classroom. Another challenging piece of being in the classroom, especially this was the last classroom I was part of, is we have 5 different countries that was represented in that classroom. So not only did we have to build those relationships and learn how the children learned best, we also had to build those relationships with the child and their parents to learn more about their country and their background, where they come from. And we had to share that with all the children in the class. So that was really beneficial to learn all that. And of course, that was part of the relationship building process. Fast forward to when I started Tiger Eye Solution, I brought those relationship building skills with me into my business. Hence why I love building relationships. That is a niche of mine for Tiger Eye Solution. That's part of what I help clients do. Also, that's what we do here in the Relationship Communications community, is we build relationships and partnerships and power partners to help each other build our network and grow our businesses, right? So relationship communications and relationship building is such a great asset and can be a great asset to you and your business. If, that is something you are interested in doing, is building relationships. I want to invite everyone listening to this as well, whether you're part of the community in Facebook or not. Coffee chats and one-on-one conversations are really important to help build those relationships and power partnerships. And if you have not ever had a coffee chat with me, please post that in the comments below this video and let's get something scheduled. I would love to schedule a coffee chat with you and possibly start building that relationship or partnership. So moving forward, 2018, I took a training program to learn how to become a virtual assistant and started my business, Tiger Eye Solution. We are celebrating this month our 5th year birthday. Tiger Eye Solution has been in business for 5 years. I'll tell you in a couple of minutes the couple of incentives or specials that we have going on the month of July that you could take advantage of. But that's how Tiger Eye Solution was born back in 2018. And of course, relationship building is a big piece of what Tiger Eye Solution is and is all about. Okay. 2021, after the pandemic hit, I decided to build a team for Tiger Eye Solution, and we currently have 11 team members, including myself, on the Tiger Eye Solution team. We offer an array of services. If that's something you're interested in or would like to talk about as well, I'm open to having a conversation about that as well. And this, of course, is my why. This is my family. My husband, Jeff, my 3 children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa. Caleb is a firefighter. His wife is a special eds teacher at a local high school here, and they are the parents of these 2 cute little babies, John Price and Hattie Joe. We call them JP and Hattie. Believe it or not, they will be 6 months old next week. That's very hard to believe, but they will. They are sweet and a great, great addition to our family. Matthew is in the workforce now after graduating college in 2021, and Alyssa will be a junior in high school starting next month. She will start her junior year in high school, and she is actually starting to look at colleges as well. So we have been doing some of that over the summer. And then my husband, Jeff, just got a new position with his job as well. So this is my why I get up and do what I do every single day. So I hope everyone else has a why as well. And if you're open to sharing that, I would love to hear that as well. You can post that in the comments. So today we're going to talk about an accountability plan. Okay, so holding yourself accountable or maybe having a partner, accountability partner, is really important because there's so many different important pieces, right, to your business. And you want to make sure you get those pieces accomplished, right? So before I dive any further into our topic, I want to go back and tell you a little bit about our offers. Tiger Eye Solutions celebrating their 5th birthday. One of our offers is you can purchase this cute mug. It's really, really big. It can hold your liquid hot or cold. I'm actually drinking something cold, not hot. It's summertime, so it's hot enough already. But that mug is $9.99 during the month of July. Regular $13.95. If you love coffee mugs or, really large mug, it's not your average size mug, I promise. It's really, really big. It holds a lot. Our other offer is that you can purchase 20 hours of service. We do monthly packages for our services, and you can purchase the 20-hour package for $900, regular $1,400. If you would like to learn more about our offers, you can also put that in the comments or reach out to me with a private message. I'll be happy to share more about that. When you do purchase the 20-hour offer, you do have to commit to working with Tiger Eye Solution for 3 consecutive months. You do get that discounted price for those 3 months of services. So again, if you'd like to discuss our specialty items for the month of July, please comment below or send me a private message, and I'll be happy to discuss that with you. Also, I want to let you know that next week there will not be a weekly live. I'm actually going on vacation, leaving tomorrow. I'm going on vacation with my family. So next Friday, we will not have a weekly live. We will pick back up in August, though. with our weekly lives. So today we are talking about an accountability plan. So first, you want to ask yourself a few questions, okay? What are you working on today? We all have specific things, whether it's client work or whether it's work for our own business. We all have specific things that we work on each day, right? So ask yourself, what are you working on today? Why is it important? Whatever that is that you're working, that task that you're working on, why is that task important? And when will you do it? What's the best part of the day for you to actually do that task and complete it? And again, like I said, it could be a task that you're doing for a client or a customer, or it could be a task that you're actually doing for you and your business, okay? Sometimes we spend all day working on something that's not helping us reach our goal, right? But you should ask yourself these questions every single day, because it will help you define what exactly it is you need to do or that you want to do that specific day to help you accomplish that goal or get closer to that goal. For example, losing weight or wanting to stay in shape. Okay, that's the goal that you want to reach, right? But you also need to set up a specific system to follow in X amount of time to reach that goal, right? Because, you decide today you want to start losing weight and get in shape, but you want your results to be at the end of next week. You have to also consider, is that enough time to allow yourself to achieve that goal or not? And in our example, it would depend on how much weight you would want to lose, right? If it's 5 pounds, yeah, you might can accomplish that by the end of next week. But if it's 20 pounds, probably not, right? So system you set up to do that, you might need a longer period of time to accomplish that and reach that particular goal, right? So you want to follow that system, okay? Say you want to lose 20 pounds. You definitely want to set up a system maybe within a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, or 6 months even, to lose that 20 pounds you want to lose, okay? Then you need to set up a system to help you lose that weight or stay in shape. Whether it's getting up extra early every morning, maybe and doing some exercising, or go for a walk, or go to the gym, whatever it is you want to implement into your daily routine to help you reach that goal, okay? Then the same thing works for your business, okay? So think about it, the flip side, that it will also happen, if you do that exercise or if you start going to the gym on everyday basis, right? Or at least maybe 3 to 5 times a week, then yes, ultimately you're going to eventually reach your goal of losing 20 pounds. It's not going to be by the end of next week. But if you set yourself up maybe for 6 months, within the next 6 months, you want to lose 20 pounds, then that's a possibility, right? So I strongly encourage you to ask yourself those questions every day. Write down your answers. Like if you have a specific project you're working on for a client, or maybe you have a specific project for yourself. I'm fixing to start a project when I get back from vacation for myself. And so, I need to ask myself those questions and start writing down my goals, of the goals, the small goals, and then the large goal, right? You may be able to set a small goal to reach within a week's time, but then those larger goals, you need to give yourself more time to reach those goals, right? So ask yourself those questions and write down your answers and save them. And then add your wins as you accomplish that. Okay, yes, I want to lose 5 pounds by next Friday. Okay, step by step, what are you going to do each day to help yourself lose those 5 pounds? When you accomplish each of those steps, write down your win, celebrate that win. I lost a half a pound today. or if you start your journey tomorrow and you lose a half pound within the first 24, 48 hours, that's a win, right? Because it's getting you closer to losing that 5 pounds you want to lose by the end of next week. So write down your wins also as you're moving forward to reach your ultimate goal. And at the end of the day, celebrate that win. Okay. All right. Let's talk about how to make a plan. Pick one thing, your one goal. Okay. You want to lose 20 pounds, right? So that would be your ultimate goal. And you need to write that down. And it's important to like maybe post it somewhere where you can see it. I actually have a bulletin board hanging in my office. So I have my word for the year up there. I have pictures of my family up there. I have all the goals that I have set for the whole year, personal and professional, because I have certain goals for my personal life and certain goals for my business as well, right? So I have pictures of all those different things on my bulletin board. So in this case, if I was going to do the getting in shape, the example we're using here, and I wanted to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, then I would put that up there to where I would be able to see it every single day and make sure that I write down whatever task or whatever I did that particular day to help me reach that ultimate goal by the end of the 6 months, right? So pick your goal, and you can even make out a schedule if you want to. You know, I'm going to do this on this day. You might want to do something different tomorrow. Maybe today you're going to take a long walk. Tomorrow you might go to the gym. You know, whatever it is, you might do something different each day to help you reach that ultimate goal. But on the professional side of it, a good example is maybe you want to update your website. Okay, that's a good ultimate goal, right? What is the project that you could do that's not going to help it be so overwhelming? You know, building a website, updating a website, that can be very, very overwhelming, right? And depending upon how techie you are, like myself, I'm not very techie. I am in some extents techie, but building a website is not something I like to tackle. So I've had people do it for me. But if that's something you want to do and you want to do it yourself, then yes, that could be your ultimate goal, is to build your website or even update your website. And you want to write down the different steps. Maybe you want to do one page at a time. You know, if you're doing a whole website, whether you're building it from scratch or whether you're updating it, you know, you want to update each page. If you have a 6 to 8 page website, that's a lot of pages, right? So you don't want to try to do all the pages at one time. Break it down and do one page at a time. So maybe 1 week, do 1 page. You know, what updates do you need on your homepage? What updates do you need on your about page? You know, how do you want to change it or switch it up? So just tackle 1 page at a time and celebrate a win when you complete that page. Okay. Your ultimate goal is to either create your website or update your website. But you can break it down, just like we said about losing the weight, and do 1 page at a time. Okay. So have a place like maybe a notebook or somewhere where you can actually put your ideas. If you're working on your about page for your website, you get an idea for your contact page. Don't go to your contact page and start trying to create it. Just write that down. Whatever that idea is, write it down, because today's not the day you're working on your contact page. Today's the day you're working on your about page. But if an idea does come up, you can write it down. That way you'll have that idea on the day you are working on your contact page. Does that make sense? So remember, you're only working on 1 page at a time. because if you try stopping and jumping from one to the other, it's going to be confusing and it's going to get overwhelming. Okay. And you may never get a whole page completed. And that's not what your goal is here, right? Your ultimate goal is to either create the website or update the website. Therefore, in order for the ultimate goal to be completed, each page has to be completed, right? So you definitely want to focus just on one page at a time. So stay focused on the prize, right? What's the prize at the end? That you're going to have a completed website or you're going to have a completely updated website. That's your ultimate goal that you're going to reach at the end, right? All right. Another one, make a plan and write it down on paper if you need to with deadlines. Pick a deadline. If you want to do one page a week, okay, that's your deadline. You can start on it on Monday. By Friday, you want to have your about page done. And then each day through the week, pick X amount of time within that day to work on that page. If it's the about page you're working on, okay, from 11 to 1 today, I'm going to work on my about page for my website. Or from 9 to 11:30, whatever time you have that you can set aside to work on that particular page you're working on that particular week, okay? And you can pick less time to spend on it, more time, whatever you can, whatever benefits you and whatever you have available, okay? This will help you overcome all the gibberish in your head too, because once you start a large project like this, creating a website or updating a website, that's a large project, right? Because you have so many different pages that's got to be completed for this large project. So you're going to start getting gibberish coming up too, telling you, you can't complete this in a week. You're not going to be able to get this done. You don't listen to that, okay? All that kind of crazy stuff that's going to be coming up in your head. Do not listen to that. If it does start creeping in, figure out something that help you get you back on track, okay? Back focused. Maybe you need to take a break. If you're working on your about page and all this gibberish starts coming up, maybe you need to go take a 10, 15-minute break. Walk away from it for a few minutes, right? Then come back. Go get a drink, go get a snack, whatever you need to do. Just walk away from it. But then when you come back, you can get focused back on what you're doing, right? So whatever it takes to get you back on track, okay? Whether it's taking a break, whether it's listening to some music or whatever it is that will help you get back on track. Do that for 10 to 15 minutes and then come back to your task, okay? Then celebrate. You can choose how you want to celebrate, okay? Come Friday, you've got that about page done, celebrate it. You've completed a whole page of your website. No, the whole website's not done yet, but you've completed one page. It's done. So ring a bell, give somebody a high five, talk about it out loud to someone, celebrate that accomplishment because you are one step closer to achieving your ultimate goal, right? Yes, you want to complete that website or update that website. Well, you don't have to worry about the about page anymore because it's done. So you want to celebrate that. It's important to acknowledge your completion and your success. And that is a success. Even if it is just one page, it's still a success because it is getting you one step closer to having your website done or updated, right? So you should feel good about that, which you will if you finish a whole page in a week. You will feel good. So definitely celebrate that. But keep yourself accountable and stay focused on the task at hand that is going to help you accomplish your long-term goal. Okay. So maybe within a couple of months, you want to have the website completed, whether you're updating it or building it from scratch. Then write all that out. Which days are you going to have time to work on this page or that page, right? Or this week you want to work on the about page. Next week you want to work on the services page. Whatever pages it is that you're putting on there. You also have a home page. So that's 3 pages, and you're going to have a contact page. That's at least 4 pages of a website right there. That's a whole month worth of work if you want to complete 1 page per week, right? So maybe within a couple of months, give yourself a whole couple of months to get the whole project done. That way you can set aside time each week to work on whichever page you're working on that week. And at the end of the week, celebrate. If you get that page completed, celebrate it. Okay? If you have any questions about accountability or making an accountability plan, or if you need an accountability partner, let's have a conversation. Reach out to others that's in the Relationship Communications Facebook group. Anybody in that group that needs an accountability partner, we can create that if that's something you're interested in. So yeah, comment below and let me know if that's something you're interested in. Because we can definitely create a specific time a week or whatever for an accountability group to meet and help hold each other accountable to get specific projects completed. Okay. Thank you so much for listening today. Again, we will not have a weekly live next week. I will be on vacation. So I'll see you again in August. Again, also remember, July is our birthday month. Tiger Eye Solution is celebrating 5 years. If you'd like to know more about maybe purchasing our lovely mug or the 20 hours special that we have going on, comment below, send me a PM, and let's have a conversation. Everyone have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.